Hello everybody, my name is indeed CactiMamba, and today we're going to be playing some more Legend of Runeterra. And with that being said, yeah, I'm going to be, before we get into the Legend of Runeterra gameplay though, we are going to be checking out some of these patch notes, things like that. You're probably going to be seeing the Alawi part of the thing after my Darius run with Zed. I then try it with Allowing. But before we do that, I did want to take a look at the patch notes real quick. And with that being said, also underneath this week's patch notes, bringing champions to life in Legends of Runeterra is actually a pretty interesting article. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff and like the design choices that they make, go check that out. If you're not, whatever, no biggie. But then we have the patch 3.16 patch notes, you know, all that good stuff. And it says wide variety of balance updates as well as new cosmetics, including Garen and Zoe. So I'm excited for the Garen one specifically because obviously Garen is a champion right now in Path of Champions, and he desperately needs a skin. That man is so old, and I don't know. I'm really excited to see what he has because I really like all of that. And also, I just wanted to say I'm sorry I couldn't do a longer video for yesterday. I wanted to be a longer video, but it just, timing wise, for some reason my computer just wouldn't let me upload, so I couldn't do it. But that being said, we are going to get into the video now, and we are going to be looking at the new patch notes here. There's no Path Champions thing here, but that's expected because we would assume, it sounds like the next Path of Champions update will be in October, and it'll be in October on the 12th, is what it sounds like. Well, 12th for me. I'm in North America. So the buffs were Leona Nocturne, Master. So 1, 2. There's a lot of stuff here that's actually in. Oh, excuse me, Path Champions right now. By the way, which is very interesting because that means that they're buffing a lot of these champions here, and I do what with Daybreak getting a new look. What? How is Daybreak getting a new look? Guys, I'm already scared. Leona being a 4 cost is way better than her being a 5 cost, and I don't know if Challenger makes it stronger. Wait, she doesn't get Overwhelm anymore? Oh, okay, because she gets Barrier this round. Okay, interesting. Okay, they're already making some very interesting things here. And then Targon's Peak is nerfed, and Alawi and Orin are buffed. Okay, so interesting though. A little bit confusing so far. I don't know why they would change Daybreak like this, but maybe it's... Oh, they're a 3 cost now. Okay, Daybreak. When you activate another Daybreak, grant me +1/+1. Oh my... Oh, so they're actually just editing Daybreak to kind of change some of it. Okay, so we wanted to take a new look at Daybreak and see if there's a way to bring the archetype back into the light. The old cards focus heavily on temporary stats, making it hard for Daybreak to build a real advantage once each unit's time in the sun was finished. By giving Daybreak a little bit more permanent power, right, the grants here, and some cards they don't mind playing outside of the day, we hope the deck can really shine. Morning Light was the old one, and then now it's a 3 cost, which give allies +1/+1 this round, activate an ally's Daybreak effect. I'm not sure I like this one that much, to be honest. But that actually is kind of a nerf, by the way, to Leona in Path of Champions. So far, this seems more like a nerf to Leona. I don't know. We're going to have to try it out. And then Solari Stellacorn was heal allies 3. Give allies 2 health each round, and it's 1 less cost. But their health is significantly less. And it's other allies, so they don't even get it. Sunburst is just 5 cost. Cool. Yeah, I don't even know, guys. It does not feel that good. Like, to increase Leona's stat, but then you don't even give her more stats, right? So she's a 5 mana 3/5, which doesn't feel great. That's almost Kayn stats, but she doesn't gain any stats, is the problem. Like, that feels terrible. What? Okay, well, let's just hope I don't know. We're going to have to see how that goes. Nocturne, attacking with fearsome allies will now count towards... Okay, cool. That's not a big one. This one doesn't really affect us as much. Tom Kench will now create an acquired taste when summoned. Okay, well that's good. That one was kind of I don't know. That one was kind of obvious to me. Like, they should have... You shouldn't have to wait a turn for an acquired taste, right? Now, Yee's going to be a big one here. The spell reduction cost will now persist through turn end. What is... Didn't flow since coming, but we think we might... Then Ruju... Okay. Cool, so... What's the new one? The spell reduction cost will now persist through turn end. Well, I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe one of you guys can explain to me in the comments. I'm kind of lost on what that one means already. Fiora's one more cost, but now she's a 4/4. Woo! Alright, okay. They're increasing a lot of the champions actually in cost. Okay, now Swain gets Overwhelm, and his he gets 1/1 stats. That's actually a pretty significant buff to Swain. So we'll have to see where that takes him. Now, Alawi just got her health back, which is disgusting. Because, you know, in my opinion, Alawi is pretty broken in Path Champions, and the more survivability she has, the better. So, yeah, no, she's going to be insane. And then Orange, new one, is level up an ally struck for 8 damage instead of 10. That's actually pretty significant. Yeah. That's going to be really big, especially for Path of Champions, especially. You're not as forced to get to 10 damage. 8 damage is way more doable. That's literally just double his health. You know what I mean? Like, that's not that bad. So I think that Orange is going to be in a pretty good spot after that. Now, Viego is going up a cost. Yeah, I was going to say, that seems like a nerf. But they're giving him +1/+1. And they're just saying, like, hey, he gets too many opportunities. Which, by the way, huge nerf to him in Path Champions. Huge nerf. Huge nerf. He was able to play that on a 5 mana sometimes, a turn after 3 mana, because of the one card that would give them a mana crystal, Chemical Soldier. So that's a huge nerf to him. They basically said, yeah, now Viego can't play himself until 6 mana, which means that he's going to have to wait at least 2 or 3 turns, depending on how much mana he gets. That's huge. That's a huge nerf. Now, they're nerfing Evelyn's Hate Spike. No, okay, that's not that bad. 1 cost to 2 cost. Yeah, that's not that bad. I'm not too worried about that one. Evelyn shouldn't... that shouldn't change the game for Evelyn there. Now, Mark of the Storm got nerfed, which nerfs Kennen, obviously, but... Okay, cool. Never play this card. Now, Riptide Sermon getting nerfed does hit Alawi pretty hard. Deal 3D unit and deal 1 of the enemy nexus. Actually, that's fine with me because the strongest part of that card, in my opinion, for Alawi, typically, was the spawn 3. So, I'm fine with that. Now, Decimate going up 1 cost feels kind of interesting. I don't know. I think that's going to be a pretty big nerf. A 6 mana deal 4 to the enemy. I don't know. Now, Harrowing being 10. Oh my god. Okay. Harrowing's out. Rite of the Calling being... Wow, they're nerfing that one. So the draw, Targon's Peak is 1 more. Concurrent Timelines is 1 more. This is actually nerfing quite a few meta decks as far as I'm understanding. Because that's like I've looked at some of the different things in terms of like some of the meta decks. I mean I haven't been following it too closely, but like you still see things from time to time. And Targon's Peak was meta, Rite of Calling, Harrowing I didn't realize was meta, but Decimate that was kind of surprising. And Concurrent I knew would probably get nerfed at some point. And then play Grant an Ally, Spell Shield, or Overwhelm this round. If you don't, grant it to me. So, here's the thing. Why do they say this round? If it's a grant, isn't it just forever? But I do like how they have to pick between the two. That makes her a lot better, actually. Genuinely makes her a lot better. Now, the Paper Tree, which I wasn't really familiar with, when an ally with an attachment attacks, grant that attachment +1/+1. Oh, grant the attachment +1/+1. Okay, I see. That's the buff. The buff is that it goes to the attachment, meaning that you can't get rid of the attachment's stats. Right, so that's the buff there. Shrieking Spider. I don't think I've seen this one in Path yet. 2/5, 2/4. Attack. Okay, yeah, that is pretty significant, actually. And then Ritual of Renewal is a 4/1. Jesus. It's a 4 cost now, but you heal significantly less. And you still draw 1. This is actually way better, by the way. This is huge. Oh my gosh, that's actually a really big buff for a lot of PoC Champions decks, because like typically you don't want to be spending a 7 mana slow speed spell heal 7, but a 4 mana heal 4. Oh my god, that's way better in my opinion. Um, Before triggering Lurker at the top tile in your deck, and it becomes. Okay, that's actually a huge buff, by the way. Maybe Pike coming in the future, maybe right here, maybe. Leviathan's new cost is a 7 mana, so you play him right after you play Swain now, basically. And when I'm summoned, and they okay, but you only do 1 to the enemy nexus twice, which is fine. Like you don't have to. It's still a strong effect, and they only lose 1 health there. Magical Journey. Yeah, some of these don't really seem like they affect us that much. This is actually a buff to a lot of the PoC Champions decks you go into. And it's also a buff to Talia. So, we'll see what that happens. Because that buffs Talia. I'm going to have to play Talia now. Talia is buffed very slightly. That 1 health, but it's significant. Funsmith has been buffed, which... Yeah, I mean, cool. I think, yeah, it's okay. It's whatever. Mammoth Shaman, cool. I actually like that card a lot. So by them buffing them by full stat, it's pretty cool. I like it. But now you get elusive on this one. This is in a Yi deck, so this actually buffs it. But now, personalization, guys. Let's see. Alright. Zoe, we saw this one, but look. Oh, we didn't get to see the level up, though. Let's see this. Oh my god. Jesus. She just did that. I would have liked a little bit more facial expression at the beginning, though. Like, if you guys look at this, she kind of is just very... Like, she's not even moving, but then she starts her smile. But, jeez, guys, look at that art. That's kind of crazy. And then Garen, right? This is Garen. Oh man. Garen's going to be... Oh, but he's going to get a level up, though. That's pretty significant. And he got the crap, what is it called? I don't remember what they call it, but it's like the line of skins that's basically like D&D. Garen strikes. Oh, I like that. I like that one a lot. That's pretty cool. Awesome. And then bug fixes. Okay. Path of Champions. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Kane's Origin, whatever. Path of Champions. Can we get the Leona change? Where's Leona's change? Leona. Is there really no Leona change? That 0 cost Leona spell? Okay, well that feels pretty bad. But yeah, no, I like the Garen skin. That'll be exciting. I like the Zoe skin. That'll be exciting. They're both really exciting. I really hope that we get Zoe at some point in PoC Champions too. I really like her as a champion. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Mark of the Storm has escaped captivity and will now be wise of these patches with the rest of the battle changes. Okay. Level up reward has been updated in light of her changes. What? Okay, well we'll have to look at that then too. Because I did not know anything of this. And in fact, why don't I go up and start this? Because I had to do an update. So I'm assuming that they drop some of this stuff early, right? Sometimes they do that with some of the more, like, less significant patches. So we'll see here if they do that. Alright, let me turn the volume on here, guys. I always do this. Whenever I'm not playing, I always don't have my volume on just because it's nice and it's a little bit more, like, relaxing to me. So let's just see. Well, first up, let's see if they add anything in terms of skins. Nope, not yet. Okay. Play Path Champions. Cool. Let's see if they updated the Leona yet. Let's see here. Leona, where are we at? There we go. Nope, she's still that one, so we don't know what that level up is going to be yet. So we'll see tomorrow, I guess. Or, well, today for you guys, but tomorrow for me. And everything like that. But yeah, so they have not edited any of that yet. And with that being said, I'll leave it over to yesterday's cacti, or like 2 days days ago cacti for you guys, whatever it is. I don't know. But either way, we're gonna leave it to him. He's gonna take it over. We're gonna see the Alawi run versus Zed. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Gosh. Okay. So what do I want to play with then? Darius wasn't maybe, or maybe I just need to go a different route with Darius. But I'm also thinking like maybe one of the things I do is I play like a, like I'm thinking like maybe Vi, right? Because Vi sits in your hand for a while, and it doesn't, like, she's a lot of lower cost units, so it doesn't really matter. And then she just, she comes out with like her 10-4, and she just stalkers blades you, and she can kind of win the game from there, right? Like maybe that's what I need. Maybe what I need is like one really, or maybe, you know what, guys? Screw it. We're defaulting to just gigantic boy here. We're going Alawi. That's what we're going to do. We're going with Alawi. Is there anything better, guys? Is there anything better? So you guys saw the Kane, or not the Kane, the Darius run, which was pitiful. But, you know, this is actually pretty good, too, because it secures us a unit without it being able to get recalled. So we'll just do that. And then we're going to go in with Alawi. The only other option, too, is, like, maybe Jinx. Like, Jinx would be really good, but, like, I don't want to keep just going with Jinx every single run. You know what I mean? Like, well, Jinx is OP, so let's just use Jinx, right? It's like, no, come on. Let's try to face the 4-star with some respect here. Go with a different champion besides just Jinx. By the way, Alawi is supposed to get buffed here pretty soon, so that'll be exciting. Alright, so now what I can do is I can do this. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure... No! Okay, well, now it doesn't matter. Never mind. Forget about what I was going to say. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's go here. Beautiful. They summoned... Oh, I should have pulled one in. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright. Oh, well, perfect. They blocked it anyways. Okay. Perfect. And now the Tentacle is a 5/5. I mean, it's going to be really hard for them. And I don't really need the Tentacle to actually live, by the way. All I need is for the Tentacle to help me play Alawi here. Now, I kind of need him to play something so I can play... I guess that's the one thing I didn't think about is Alawi will get recalled pretty quickly there without any sort of... Kind of need to wait out their mana a little bit. Beautiful. See, like right now, they can't play another unit. So then all I need to do is just play this guy. And unfortunately, I won't level Alawi up. But it'll do. Now, she's going to go back down to one attack again, meaning that she's probably going to get recalled on this next turn. But I can just... That is so painful. Oh! Wait. How does that work? Oh, right, because it's followers. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. It's followers. Man, I was not thinking about that kind of stuff. Jeez. Okay, you know, I'll go like this.
Navigator, if you are here, the dead cannot be farther.
Wow. Okay, I was not expecting them to have that kind of unit immediately. So we'll just use a tentacle to block. Okay, they hate my tentacles. Gotcha. And then we're just gonna have to let them attack into us, basically. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop that. And then I'm gonna joint this guy in next turn. We are gonna have an 8/8 with us as well, though. That'll be kind of nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna yoink this guy in and then play the 8/8. Alright, and then we won't kill them just yet, but we should be able to rally. I could have just actually... I didn't think about that. I forgot I had the elusive support one as well. Boom. Okay, but yeah, it's, this 4-star is a little bit harder than the last 4-star, to say the least, guys. I don't know if you guys have noticed that one at all yet, but, yeah, it feels like it's a little bit tougher. Look at that. At least we aren't doing as bad This time is last time. We are a little bit lower in health, but we can actually get a lot more like strength in terms of the Alawi being a 2-5, like going down to that encounter. That encounter works a lot better for Alawi, right? So this is also pretty darn good here. But I think I'd rather just go for the support right now of the tentacles, because we just need as strong a thing as we can get here. Swain getting the buff is really good, but a free attack on Draven is just better, right? I think I gotta go with that. The reason why we go with that too is because the free attack with Draven is going to allow us to get more tentacles as well, right? So anytime you can get free attacks on some of your cards, do it. It makes things so much easier for you. It's so strong. This is useless. It's gonna get recalled like literally instantly. We don't care for it. Now, tough thing is, I think I have to pass here, because if I don't pass and I get the tentacle recall, that's going to feel horrible. So I'm just going to pass. Okay, see, like, now, I'm pretty sure, unless they have a second card, which would suck. Oh, right, because it spawns again. So, and then now, we should probably be safe to just, you know, go in like this, and this tentacle should never die. It'll get stunned, but it should never die. Or get recalled, rather, is what I was going for. And then now I can play Draven, pump this guy up a little bit. Even got my spinning axe if I need it. We can play it on... Stats don't really matter. So, like, you are a meh use to us, and we'll get a strike off real quick here. But yeah, so they're unfortunate, but we're just gonna have to play for it like that, because okay, well, they've already got a spinning axe, so we can just level Draven here. Look at that, guys. Draven's already leveled. Boom. Boom, look at that. 4-2. Now he's at 3-2 though. Okay, and neither of these guys should get recalled because they're champions. So it wouldn't have mattered if they had like an 11 attack unit there, because they're champions. So I don't level with Alawi if I do that. So let's get you here and you here. There we go. There we go. That levels a level. Okay, beautiful. There we go, guys. Look at that. Oh, it's because of the tough. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was going to level, but it was not because tough was there, which means I technically would have only done 14 damage instead of 15. So... But yeah, geez, guys, this is harder than I thought. I was really thinking I could just waltz in here and just get a bunch of XP for free, but I'm not so sure that's the case anymore. Yeah, and then we obviously are just gonna, like, once Alawi levels, it's kind of over, but it's just getting to that point.
This way.
They're so, and it's, I mean, I could do it, but who cares? We got the win. That's all that matters. Now, then the real question is going to be, I'm probably actually going to revisit this 4-star later on, because I'm going to see if I can do it with a champion that isn't just star number 4. You know what I mean? Or level 30. And if I can do it with the champion that isn't level 30, that's going to be a little bit more interesting, wouldn't you think? Like level 30, star 3, like that's feels a little bit worse to think about there whenever you're thinking about everything. The Fallen Rider might have actually been pretty good too. I think this is the most important, making sure we can get an Alawi at the start of the game here. Going in here, healing up a little bit from our stamina. And I will say one thing though, we are very aggressive with our relics as well, so that's part of it, right? Like, we are very aggressive with the relic choices, so you do have to keep that in mind. But yeah. Alright, depending on what they play, I can play my answer prayer. Actually, I'm probably going to play Grumble Slug first here. Beautiful. I'm just gonna block that. Mitigate damage here. And then what we can do is we can play Draven. Okay, beautiful. And then Draven should get the spawn as well, meaning that this would get brought back first. Interesting. Okay. Alright, beautiful. Then we probably won't play Alawi next turn.
What can I say? I'm an adaptable guy.
There we go. Beautiful. Draven's got so many spinning axes right now. Okay. And then we're probably just going to spawn the 4 with 5 mana instead. Probably what we'll do. This is gone. And then next turn we'll play Alawi, and then we'll just attack. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I forgot it was just, like, so it wasn't as big of a deal for me to get the champions done like that or anything like that, you know what I mean? So, I didn't really think about that, though, whenever I was first reading all of the stuff there. But this is, I will say one thing, and I am kind of happy about this, because a lot of people were mirroring the same thing that I was mirroring, which was, it didn't feel like it was as strong of a 4-star last time around. We wanted something a little bit tougher. And this is definitely a little bit tougher. Losing your literal strongest unit every single round feels pretty rough, but then at the same time, it's like, well, you can't go for, like, just spells probably, because then you get everything recalled, right? So it's like, you're kind of in a lose-lose. But that's just how it is sometimes. And then we're going to go like this. And this should, yeah, I was going to say, this should level Alawi for sure. Alright, beautiful. Look at that. Easy, easy. And then we should be able to attack once more, obviously, because she levels. But you see what I mean? Like, since we have such, like, a small board, and most of it is either champions or things like that, it's just way different. It makes it way easier. Plus, Alawi's really strong and all that, but it's just something you gotta keep think about. You know what I mean? Look at that. Like, that's a 39-24, guys. What are you gonna do? Just way easier. Alright. So, we've made it farther than we ever have before. Made it to the Fizz match. Okay. We'll just go Fallen Rider. Now, this is good because it's the free attack, which we want as many free attacks as possible. We want to make sure that our tentacle is as big as possible, as fast as possible. And then honestly, we just have to go for the heal here, I think. I think it's way better to just heal up.
Let's go battling.
We can get another power after Fizz, hopefully, but we cannot allow ourselves to lose a reroll token. I think that'll feel pretty bad if we do. So we're going to do this. This seems fine. So I'm going to pass. It is going to refill my spell mana, right? No, it's not. Oh, it was a different type. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass. I'm going to pass until nice. See, like, this is fine. Because now what I can do is I can spawn 2 and then attack, meaning that I'll be at 5 attack. And there's not many things that are going to have more than 5 attack here to really recall me away, you know? And then I can just play Draven next turn and then allow you the turn after. And hopefully just win the game off that. That's the hope. But we'll see. Beautiful. Ooh. Which one do I want to do here? Actually, I can do both because he refills the spell mana. I forgot about that. Alright, so we go here first. Fizz is gonna kill himself, it seems. Yep, Fizz killed himself. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter if they kill me or not. That's not. I do not care about that unit. That unit could die, and I wouldn't notice. Because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another attack off, and look at that. The tentacle is stunned every single time, but it does not matter because Alawi is just moving. By the way, I probably should have went something besides all allies get overwhelmed this round. That was pretty troll of me. I should have went something else because we're never going to use the overwhelm on this, right? So that's probably what I should have done, but it's fine. We're still looking pretty good here. And we are level 30, so it's not like we have to be as intelligent with our relics as some other type champions have to whenever you're trying to be kind of smart about things. Here's what I do here. I'm going to get rid of you and you. Beautiful. There's the level. Oh no. She's gonna die. I didn't... whatever. It's fine. Unfortunately... Does she level? No. No, she does not. Alright. But I'll just attack with her again the next round. It's unfortunate, but that is the one weakness of Alawi, right? I didn't have anything to pull in. What's the other one? Answer prayer. Alright. Cool. There we go. Watch them pull some... Okay, I was going to say, watch them pull some crazy follower here. Alright. I'm not blocking that ever. I can kill you, though. And then I will kill you. Alright. And then I'm going to play Alawi next turn and then probably just attack right afterwards, right? And then what we'll do is, he's already got elusive, so I'll give him elusive. Beautiful. Alright, Alawi, get played here. Yeah, I'll let him have that. They won't last much longer. Alright. Beautiful. I don't care what they block with. They probably won't live anyways, but even if they did, I'd level and then attack again. Yep. Like, look at that. Cool. But at the same time, they can't even do anything.
This is it. Land.
Woo! Alright. Beautiful. But yeah, we have another 4-star, and this one feels a little bit more 4-star like, you know, instead of just it being, woo, okay, cool. But, you know, we'll see what happens. It's been interesting to say the least. The Fury seems pretty good on Alawi here. I'm just gonna go that. I want to kind of save a couple rerolls here if I can. Allies everywhere. We could. We actually could. It wouldn't be terrible, but do I kind of want to reroll, see if I can get anything better. Heck, no. This I want. You would want the other one actually. Spells costing one less is pretty good though, because we actually do have a lot of spells. Now, I actually might go to the Hex Core. Just because I'm not really sure I want to go for another 2 things here. I think I might just want to go to the Hex Core and try and burst him down and just finish the game, because otherwise we're gonna kind of like we're not worried about XP either, right? Like that's the other thing is we're not really worried about XP on Alawi, so. But I am gonna be curious to see how much XP I gain just from going this shorter route. Alright. Free attack here first. That's fine. Spawn 2. And then boom, we just attack again. And we're gonna probably lose. We're gonna start like milling cards here soon, or not like milling, but you know what I mean. We're gonna be start just obliterating cards from our hand because we're not gonna have enough. But it's not about keeping our high health. All right, this is just about finishing this as fast as possible. Look at that, by the way. They were at 55 health here. It's pretty nuts when you think about it. And this is gonna get stunned next turn. By the way, another thought of mine was like, you could always, like maybe what I'll try next is I'll try like the Annie combo, the broken Annie combo, and see if that one works at all. But I don't know, it's going to be kind of interesting, to say the least. Okay, so we're going to play this first. Unless they have another 3, oh, they do, so they recall me. Okay. Which honestly, I kind of like, because now I can play it again. I just realized that, I was like, you know, if they're recalling me, I can kind of just play this one again. Like, it's pretty good here. And so, yeah, as long as we don't die to PoC Champs, we're probably fine. We're going to do a little bit of damage here, but nothing we can't handle. And then they're gonna play Draven here. Another free attack. We have free attacks everywhere, guys. It's pretty great. That tentacle is already enough to level Alawi off the attack. Jeez. Okay. And how many cards do we have in our hand? We can discard one. Discard you. Right, because we're going to draw 2. Yep. Alright, beautiful. And now I can just play Alawi here. And then I'm going to pull one of these guys in. These suckers. And I don't need to pull anybody in with Draven, obviously, because, again, elusive. Again, I probably could have went something different besides the... Probably what I should have done is taken away the Shade Leaf. Maybe you could argue keeping this one in, but then this one needed to go, right? Like, Crown Guard is all I needed, and I should have went other types of stuff there. But that's just hindsight, you know what I mean? Like, being a little bit smarter about everything. I was not smart enough with my relic choices. Luckily, though, allowing is strong enough to where I don't need to be. But, this is still a really tough run. Like, this is not... For, like, a level 30 star 3 with good relics... Like, that is not... Like, this is super tough. You know what I mean? Because, like, in my opinion, at Star 3, level 30 and all that, like, you're kind of strong enough to where, like, you can go and, like, take on, like, 5 stars. You know what I mean? Like, you could go and take on, like, a 5-star, it would be just, like, my thought process, and be able to do well. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my thought process, but... No, we lost him. But, yeah, no, it's fine. Alawi was already the size we needed her to be for her to just destroy everything.
Look and see the glory of Nagakaboro.
Nice. Okay, the glory of Nakakaboros. Now we have another reroll for this guy right there. That's pretty good. Just draw a champ. Encourage ourselves to get more of this. And then... I don't like any of these. Disarmed is actually really good. Oh my god, that is insanely good. Whew. Alright. Now we just go into Zed here. Good luck, guys. Good luck. If you guys have gotten as far as I have in some of your runs, good luck. That's all I can say with this one. It depends on how big Zed is. We're going to see here in a second, but it really just depends on how big he is. Oh, I should have mulliganed Alawi. Beautiful. So there's a Zed, right? And so what we're going to do is we're going to play this, and then hopefully... They play a Zed, which then recalls this bad boy, and then I can replay him. Is it whenever they play a... Oh, it's always last. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'll actually even spawn 2 as well, just to get even bigger. So that way, if they don't attack, if they block here, they're going to lose a lot here. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, if they try to get rid of this guy, they're going to... Which then means we're probably going to end up having this guy recalled, which is great, because then we're going to be able to play him again. No recall. Okay. I actually like this a little bit more. Because we don't want him touching the enemy nexus, or our nexus, because then they can strike it. Now, if they have another one, it is what it is. Yeah, I was going to say, like, if they have another elusive unit, it's fine, whatever, but not much we can do about that. Alright, and then we can play Alawi here, which is beautiful. And then from there, we should have this in the bag, I would think.
A chance to live.
Yes, okay, so we do level here. Oh, I should have attacked with this. What am I doing? Oopsies. Alright. Let's see if that 3 damage matters.
Struggle. Fight.
It might actually, because I might not be able to get another attack with them off. Because they might recall him with a unit. Let's see. Nope, they don't recall him with the unit. Alright, doesn't look like it matters, guys. We did it! Oh, man. That Darius one, I really thought I was, like, outsmarting them there, but it just wasn't. They, especially, like, I think I might have had a little bit better of a run if it wasn't for the fact that they had the Yetis just ramp up consistently. Like, that's kind of crazy to me, how strong those Yetis are. But yeah, no, this is, yeah, 2,935 with going the shorter one. So, I think it's probably still the same, like 3,200 than it was before, which is still a lot. And it is faster in a lot of ways than the Galio run, especially if you beat. Yo! Woo! Okay, that's gonna be something I'm gonna mess around with. Oh my god. Ooh, it's such a cool looking relic too, guys. Look at this. Look at this. I think, did they change the way the relics look? I swear they did. I don't know. Am I going crazy here? Like, let me just take a look at the relics real quick. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. It just looks like they did. Like, these look the same as before. But I don't know, guys. It just kind of looks like they did. No, I don't think they did. But maybe it's just me because I don't see them like in game a lot. But man, guys, I'm excited for this one. Where's it at here? Where is it at? The Card Masters Gambit. That'll be a fun one to play with. And it looks super cool, too. This is the other reason why I really like the new adventures, is that they do give you these these rare relics. And look at how many I'm missing. Like, look at that. Like, you see what I mean? Like, we've needed a way to consistently get stuff, because I'm missing Caulfield's, Arcane, like, you can just keep going. I'm missing so many relics here. You know what I mean? It feels so hard sometimes to try and grab them. So for me, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, perfect. I have more opportunities to use some of these relics. And I got the Corrupted Star one recently too. Guardians are, you know what I mean? So it's like trying to get all these ones, because like it's fun to double up on these, but not until after I have at least one of each. You know, like I want to get one of each of our relics first before I just keep like stacking them. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video there. I really enjoyed making it for you guys, and yeah, so it's a tough match right there going into it, and I'm excited. I didn't even look at the other 2 adventures there. That one being Gangplank with any player summons unit that is already in play, granted +1/+1. Alright, whatever. And the foe summons a City Breaker. Alright, whatever. That one doesn't seem that scary to me. And then Fiora, which is all spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. I just like play Annie or like Lux or, you know, something like that. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video for you guys today. And I really liked making it, but it's just tough. I'm actually happy though. The fact that Zed is tougher than I would have thought is promising, right? Because so I probably will make at least one more video later this week about like a champion, or about the run that is with like a different champion that isn't just level 30, and see if I can do it with that, because this is exciting. This is an actual true 4-star champion, right? Like we can take on here. It's not just like a weak little, you know, like 4-star, which is really more like a 3 or a 2-star that just gives us all this XP, but it's very, very easy. So with that being said, let me know what you guys thought about the video down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.